Whoa. Alright, so it's finally time. If you're wondering why it's been a little bit quiet on the channel recently, that is because we've been hard at work on the Witcher workouts. I mean, it's not strictly true. I am still behind on videos, I apologise, but the Witcher workout is true. This is a massive project that has been quite a long time in the making, and it has finally come to life. So in this video, I want to kind of put together the behind the scenes now that it's all wrapped up and share with you the story, some of the bloopers, some of the kind of, how it all came to be, and give you some insight into what I've been up to over these past few months.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Alex. Welcome back. You guys...
Where do I start?
Alright, so... Basically, taking all the core attributes of a Witcher, strength, endurance, all those kind of things that I can't remember, agility, which would be great. Yeah, that's it.
And also, obviously, I want to shed some light on the legitimate aspects of the series, the kind of serious idea behind this whole sort of theme workout, what we're trying to do with it. So during this video, we're going to be kind of jumping between like my current self and my past self to basically paint the picture. But to begin with, let's kick it all off, and I'm going to throw to Arex in the past to intro the video. Alright, so we're here at Tira Fitness. Massive shout out to the guys for very kindly letting us use their private studio. This place is super cool, by the way. Loving the mural on the back. But this is the start of something incredibly exciting. Of course, you guys should know by now that video games is our attempt to combine the worlds of gaming and fitness. And today, we're kicking off the very first themed workout. Now, when I say themed workout, I'm talking like this is still serious stuff. I've got my PT here who has put together, come over here, Joe, come over here. What's up? Alright, so I guess I should kind of just interject here really quickly because this series was supposed to be out way back at the beginning of the year, but obviously lockdown and just the whole world, the apocalypse basically. So we shot the first episode back in January before social distancing was even a thing, and then gyms closed down, everything closed down. The series got put on hold. So there is a slight disconnect in the timeline for when this was filmed. Some of it was at the beginning of the year, some of it we picked up back in August when gyms started opening up. It was also all filmed in a private facility that we rented out, so there were only ever like 4 of us in the gym. But point is, there was a interesting gap in the midst of this series. Joe is a level 4 strength conditioning coach, and he has written up a program because we are going to be doing the Witcher workout, and basically the idea is to try and over the next, say, 8-12 weeks, get me to be like Geralt. Essentially, I mean, that's the plan. Now, obviously, what you're watching here on this channel is a behind-the-scenes stuff. I also want to give a massive shout-out to HyperX because, of course, we're working with them. They have made this possible because what we're going to be doing is every single episode, the kind of main episode, you're going to catch over on their channel. So if you guys want to check that out, you can find it linked down below in the description box. I'll pin it as a comment. I'll also put it at the end of this video. And for every episode that we have on their channel, there'll also be a behind-the-scenes video on this channel. Okay, so not quite. I was initially going to do behind-the-scenes episodes for every episode, then I realised that it would probably actually be far more entertaining just to group it all together and give you my my musings, my ramblings as we go. Note to self, probably recording 6 episodes worth of behind-the-scenes to then sift through for a megaton video is not my brightest idea. That's a lot of footage. But hey, here we are. We're splitting this workout into 5 days. Joe's kind of constructed a plan that is push, pull, lower, and then the 4th day is like a push-pull combined. Final day is lower, so every single episode is going to touch on a different workout. And then by the end of it, you'll of course have seen the complete workout series. You guys can obviously follow along if you want to. And hopefully by the end of it, provided the gyms haven't shut down, then there should be some visible progression as well. So that's the plan. We're diving in today. It's time to work out. Let's get started.
Oh, definitely got that.
Alright, so story time. This all came about actually kind of last year. I was sort of sitting down chatting to HyperX at an event for a completely different game, and I was kind of just talking about my plans for video games, which at that time, end of last year, was still just, an idea. I hadn't quite launched it yet. So talking about that, talking about how, I want to sort of combine the worlds of gaming and fitness, and that conversation, was had and didn't really think too much of it. But then fast forward to the beginning of the year, and then suddenly they were like, hey, let's make this a reality. To be clear, HyperX is a sponsor on the Arex gaming channel, but they're also just like a really cool company to work with some like really cool people, and they were just like, we want to make this happen, we want to help. how do we make this a thing? So I then got in touch with my PT, Ginger Joe Training, who basically helped pull this together. I also reached out to Double Jump, who are of course, you know, my friends and also a production company who then would be able to film it because this is not something I could film myself. And also we needed to find a gym. Luckily, Ginger Joe knows the guys over at Tiro Fitness, which is like a private facility. Very cool. They've got these kind of crazy paintings on the wall and everything. It's a very sort of small private training place, but we were able to hire that out. And basically I sat down with Joe and we started to kind of look at Geralt as a character, break down his character attributes and basically say, this is what I want to do. How do we turn this into an actionable workout plan? Everything then started moving pretty quickly. HyperX were on board. We had everything lined up, got everything ready to go, and it was time to film.
Just writing up the push.
Okay.
Witcher program. Cool. So, getting back. Both dumbbells are going to be pressed up, one in an isometric hold as the other one's working. And the isometric hold is creating stability and strength in itself, making the exercise a little more difficult than just a standard kind of dumbbell press.
I slightly underestimated, like, hey, what's up? Is this you're gonna lean on my head?
No,
shining my head.
Shining the sweat.
I'm used to doing dumbbell flat press, but doing it with an ISO hold was definitely a wake up for me because I tried to pick my normal weight. Not ready for that, but yeah.
What we're kind of looking at here is a single arm cable rotation. The reason I like single arm stuff, because when he's holding his sword very one-handedly, does that sentence make very one-handedly? Too far back, we don't want to isolate the shoulder too much. We're looking more at the squeeze in the chest coming right the way across the front. Get it, hold it there, and release. Nice, good.
Cool.
Nice. Solid. So where did you get this workout from?
Man, like Coach Eugene Tio.
Alex is cheating on me with another coach, basically.
Hey, man.
He's got another coach. He's got untold like science degrees, so I can't really compete with him.
No. You know what? I learned from you. Should always be in the pursuit of knowledge.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
So everybody, I'm always learning. I learn most of my stuff from you, but I'm learning from everywhere because I just want to know everything. All right, so workout one complete. Feeling good. Learned a lot from that one. Looking forward to definitely looking forward to like progressing in this one because there's a few things that obviously I'm not too strong at the moment. So you know the plan now is to genuinely train this. Like this is the program I'll be following for the next 8 weeks. So all right, so just to go back to the plan for a second, the original plan when I first put this all together was that I was actually gonna follow this plan for 8 whole weeks, like a genuine training program. I was going to train, you know, the 5 days of my training program were going to be the 5 days of this Witcher plan. The idea being that at the end of the series, I could then say, hey, here's the progress I made at the end of 8 weeks training this exact program. Now, obviously with lockdown and gyms closing and not necessarily having access to all the equipment, that wasn't exactly possible. So we kind of put everything on hold. Also because it didn't really feel right to just upload videos saying, hey, here's stuff you can do in the gym when nobody could actually be in a gym. But that did of course mean that when gyms did open up and we came back, our timeline was suddenly considerably shorter. So we instead opted to record 2 workouts per day and record the remaining 5 episodes over 3 days, which basically meant every time we were doing a shoot day, I was doing 2 workouts in the space of 1 day, which these are no small workouts as well. So this was pretty intense. Hey, and we're back for day 3 of the filming now. So now we're on to the last 2 days of the plan. So guys, getting set up right now.
Back up. Oh, we need to get a bit of height on this light. That's pretty good.
More light.
Send it.
What the hell?
More light.
You're gonna reach the aliens.
That's insane. It just came off that.
Not very good at the strongman pose. It's just like, apparently you're supposed to put your head back so it makes your biceps a bit bigger, but I don't know how it works.
We're getting this on film, right? That tan line.
Yeah, the tan line's a bit emotional, but
same. Can we send me all of these cuts right now of him doing it? Oh my word.
One of the woes of recording with a beard is when you've got to have your audio device. So obviously people can hear me when we're doing the filming. Normally you put it here, but when you've got a beard, it's a bit, you know,
you kind of end up getting rustling and stuff. So we have to be somewhat inventive.
What about the socks?
Oh mate, look at the socks. I wore the special socks today so I can hide that I don't have calves. See, if,
not even those bad boys will save you.
No, but look, if you got socks, it looks like you got legs, right?
Look, he's getting them out.
See,
Yeah,
got some
yeah.
legs. But if the socks go down, it's like
Got some separation on the quad.
Set.
in the quads, yeah. But whenever I squat and then I've got shorts on, people are like, "You gotta train legs." I'm like, "I train legs, man." I just
Quadzilla.
yeah, see.
That's making the behind the scenes 100%.
There we go. Right. I don't remember, I appreciate I sat down with Joe and worked out this plan, but I don't remember ever asking for running. Like, I know cardio is important, and for those of you guys watching, cardio is important, but like, I kind of always wanted to avoid having to run. Maybe if I just rub it off.
お前はもう死んでいる。
25 seconds. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Come on.
Oh shit! Hold on, I need to practice first. Hold on a minute. I felt like I was about to fall off.
You look like you was about to fall
Yeah.
off. Don't. Yeah.
Why does this feel so different?
Because you're going on your own tempo, so you got to control it.
Okay, all
So
right.
the faster you go, the faster it'll go.
All
The
right,
slower
okay.
you go, the slower it'll go.
That's an outtake.
3, 2, 1, let's go. 25 seconds. 25 seconds active, let's go. Good. Good, nice. Long legs. Strides. Good. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Better.
That's a lot. Going to some tricep dips.
Oi, superset. Oi.
All right, I'm done.
And now we move on to challenge day, the final day of the plan. This is all basically where I kind of, it culminates together and basically finds out whether I have what it took to be a Witcher. The setup for this one was slightly different. It wasn't going to be any sort of 1 rep max testing because it didn't really kind of fit the theme of the character. Geralt is strong. I'm sure he's got plenty of great 1 reps, but I feel like a 1 rep test might be more applicable to something like a God of War workout, which of course will be in the future. That's definitely something that I have planned. But for the most part, this was going to be more volume PR, some more like 6 rep maxes on deadlift and 6 rep maxes on squats, that kind of thing. Also some endurance stuff, some cardio stuff. My least favorite, so definitely wasn't looking forward to that. Admittedly, at this point in the timeline, so to speak, I wasn't at my strongest because this was off the back of having limited equipment during lockdown, so I'd only kind of just started to get back into a gym. So yeah, it wasn't my strongest, but I still went into it because I was like, you know what? I want to set some goals. I want to do this. So I went in it to win. All right, we're back. It is the final day, the actual final day of filming today. So now we are doing, it is the test today. Joe's been writing it up on the board.
It's testing day.
You good?
Such a cool shot though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the camera, man. Just warming
You
up.
ready for today?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
The predictions. 6 rep max.
I'm hoping
Deadlifts.
we can hit 170 on deads. I think I've got that in me. Squats, I think I'm just going to shoot for 100 because I haven't been able to squat as consistently as I'd like recently. So I think 100. 110 would be a bit of a push today, I think, so we'll just shoot for 100. Overhead press. If I could do 50, that would be nice. My overhead press is a bit... I can strict press 40, so I feel like since I've got push press,
Yeah, we've got some legs in there.
I think 50 we can do.
Alright,
So,
alright. Well, we shall see. We shall see.
see.
Let's go. Deep breaths. Let's go. Let's work. Let's work. 1. Let's work. Let's work. Ooh, yeah.
170's not happening.
Yeah, I know.
So I think one of the important things to note, like whenever you're doing this kind of stuff, it's very easy just to let like numbers get to your head. Like the goal today was to try and do 170 on the deads. Like I did the first 2 lifts and I had them. Probably could have pushed to like 3, maybe 4, but didn't necessarily feel like I had it in me that day. So I thought, let's be sensible, let's be safe, drop down. So we're gonna go for 160 6 rep, which I think I've definitely got.
Let's go. Yup. 5. Lock up, lock up, lock up. Last one, big one. Let's go. All the way, all the way, all the way. Yup. Hold it. And down. Love that, bro. Well done, Star. Woo. Keep that chest up, keep that chest up, keep that chest up. Yup. Go, 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 go. Elbows forward. Keep that chest up. Drive. As you come down, sink it. Last one. Let's get it. And made. Good. Step, step. 2. Yup. 3. Yup. If Alex were to fail and drop his knees, he still has a minute running, so he just has to reset and go again. It's all about the minute. It's not how many press-ups you can do without dropping your knees. It's how many press-ups you can do in a minute. Possible. Yup. 16. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, and 17. Have a break. Nice. A good time. Around 4 minutes. I've done a
4 minutes?
Yeah, man.
This is a 1,000-meter row, bro.
Oh, damn. I thought I was going to be done in like 30 seconds.
Stay composed, stay breathing, don't go out too fast, keep a consistent row. Finale. What a day.
Ooh, yeah.
I think if he hasn't already, he's pretty much on the verge of being a Witcher. So, the final test. Can he run away from these monsters? Or run towards them at speed? So we have a 400-meter testing ground. The Witcher.
Do I just stop?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and we are in.
And if you want to see how the rest of that wraps up, then of course you need to check out the full episode, which is either linked down below or I'll put it on the card at the end of this video. But that is basically a little kind of look behind the scenes at the Witcher workout filming process. It was honestly such an incredibly fun project. Like, this is... Before video games was even a thing, this was kind of where video games came from. I had this like initial idea a long time ago. I think it kind of just happened because I grew a beard, shaved my head, started getting into working out, and people were like, hey, he looks like Kratos. And I was like, one day I want to do a Kratos workout. That's really where it all came from. So one day, you know, that is still part of the plan. But that was, you know, back then when I had those early ideas, it was very much just like a spontaneous idea, not something I'd actually actioned. But now that we've started to build video games into like a, you know, a brand and things like that, and then trying to sort of push forward with like new ideas, it is actually becoming a reality. So to be able to actually kind of like bring this to life, thanks to HyperX and Double Jump and Joe and Tira Fitness and whatnot, and actually like, you know, realize something that's actually just been like a small idea for a long time is really, really cool. Also, massive shout out to CD Projekt Red as well, because they've been super supportive. Like, they've been, unfortunately, because of lockdown, we couldn't actually physically get involved, because one of the things that I would love to be able to do with this series is actually go physically to the studio, sit down with them, sit down with like the developers and say, talk to me about Geralt, talk to me about this character. And in fact, I've even heard from some of the CDPR guys, they even have a gym there, and they were like, oh, maybe one day we should do an episode where you come and train here. That would be fantastic when the apocalypse is over. But the point is, everybody around the series has been so supportive, and just to see it come to life is honestly so exciting. So this is just the beginning. This is the start of hopefully many different things I have planned for video games and kind of just growing the channel and whatnot. So if you guys enjoyed this, then let me know in the comments down below. Let me know who you would like to see next. Obviously, this is not the sort of thing I can turn around on a weekly basis, like bam, it's gonna take some time. But let me know what you think we should kind of, you know, maybe where we should be looking next for these potential series. Anyway, that's it for the time being. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next week. There'll be a video next week. I promise.
Alex has just completed.
My legs!
Unbelievable stuff. So let's go over his results while he's dying.